Yo, check this out. Quick gem of the day. Check your phone. Who text you good morning?
Well, brother, that was my wife, Fabiana Maria Middleton, in 2018.
Who text you have a good day?
Again, my wife, Fabiana Middleton.
Who text you I hope you're feeling better? Who text you hope everything's all right?
Again, my wife, Fabiana Middleton.
Who text you? Text me when you get home safely.
And then again, my wife, Fabiana Middleton, but she didn't get home safe so fast because Belgium decided to fucking murder her. And that's why I left it. And I started doing military service. And after that, it almost goes exactly as the end of your fucking story. Now that they think to uphold with a passport they delivered to me April 2019 that I ordered at Unolan. And they didn't change my marriage name yet. And it's still Dave Henry René André Mervis. And then I went to the United States, July 2019. And they stole my ID card and my driver's license there, which has my RRN on it. But I still have enough proof, as that RRN is used in everything from union to healthcare to everything. So I still have that RRN and other shit that I still have in my pocket. And that was nobody changed to Axe Dave Henry Middleton Mervis, which Trump nicely changed April to Middleton alone. Now, I have that shit in my pocket, except my driver's license and my ID card, as they sold all my new shit, my passport from the United States over Tina Mendocini, and then in the Carter I did get stolen over Cheryl.
Focus on the people that actually think about you and worry about you, instead of people who don't. Instead of people who don't.
Be in the military with identity theft. Now a veteran, left US for that same reason, leaving UK right now for that same reason, simply because of this. When me and my wife were together, she contacted, we had contact, we talked, we WhatsApped, we texted. Then some dick nits come ask if you want to work together, and they'll use your wife to ask that over a big boy, which is this military laptop or a computer, an old one from the 70s. She shows me a bruised face. That all they wanted to undo in identity theft in Belgium as Maria Middleton, because the charges were accepted and they couldn't handle that. Then you see how low life, selfish esteem and egocentric a fucking small dot on the planet is, that thinks to have world power by hacking everything and having uploads and uploads, even of the Pentagon that Russia dropped at the UN. But then you see the cocky behavior of what you signed up for as Secret Service and MI6 that don't give you a contact. Nope, two main heads fell, Tina Mendocini and Linda Carter. And they both wanted to, from the US and the UK, attack my blocked status in Belgium, which already is done 1 February 2021, when they delivered 2 passports. One fucking fraud Trump changed or split it April 2019 to uphold ID theft to Middleton alone. One that we decided together, which was Middleton Mervis, and that happened November 8, 2018, as we married. And we decided up front already that our name was going to be Middleton Mervis. But then there was some dipwits who helped Trump get extra side cash, and other politicians, including Live Nation and all. And they couldn't handle the charges against them because they used their bank accounts to do a drop on our bank account. And she locked 2,000 after she was raped. And they wanted to say she was a prostitute. And she pressed charges and said rape. And that was accepted because the communication that me and my wife had was not what they could hack. That was Monitor, Big Boy, Zivlog, and American shit. Why? I was a victim since 2003 of that shit, and they radiated my ass in 2013, 14, 18, 19 with that shit, which gave me cancer, an almond, and a tumor. So they thought, we bring you down, we're gonna make you look like a bum. Because next to that, they also did other shit which really unbalances the pH of my body, which is called clandestine lab test, where they also had to pay fines for. Now, all the fines that were paid, including to my wife and to my daddy and Kate Middleton, they wanted back because they thought they owned that. And they started literally destroying property for that, like Georgia and a penthouse in Miami and some houses in Beverly Hills. And they also destroyed their own shit because the guys who thought to take my ID, they thought to do DNA swap. And then you had some bitches that thought press charges that they so-called were rape, but they did nothing else than fuck that terrorists and me. So I didn't have contact with them. Press charges in 17 states, or replicated a birth certificate that I so-called had a baby with a bitch. Now, my wife was pregnant from one of those dudes, and she had a medical map. And they mutilated her body after they killed her in Belgium, then buried it in shallow graves in 3 spots. Actually, 1 river and 2 shallow graves. That was the Seine, Zandhoven, and Rovaniemi. They used her face to put on their face, and then yell, "Oh, DJ." That was called terrorism, and we were being evacuated for that. But the fantastic plan of the main head of the evacuation was drag a female and kids and a witness 1,000 kilometers through Helsinki and whole Finland, meeting all the guys who raped her September 12th while she was radiated. So she was confronted with all these motherfuckers, and they thought to plant me straight in the middle of it while missing my wife's funeral. And after that, sir, your phone stays really silent, I can tell you that. Because they thought, use the crazy card. No. When I checked last time, October 13th, as I'm still legal, my RRN, or old social security number, I see a list of fines and court orders and fines and court orders and fines and court orders, added death certificate, added with certificate, because they thought block that too till 2020, and I was accepted in the US because they couldn't have the Middleton status. And they thought to do it over identity theft and then attack from the United States back to Belgium and fix it. They were working on it. That never gonna happen. Because next to that I found 4 bank accounts. And I tossed everything all over. I don't work with just one. And that was the smartest. Or she would have vanished without a trace. And I ain't the only one in the problems. But that's exactly how my phone sounds right now. I still report though. But getting a phone call. They claim monitoring this shit. Monitoring. And then they attack a judge for it, so he has to say that it's valid. But it's actually a hack to block. Not just my phone, also the service where it's sent to. And they want to have access there. That's now the people that I deal with every day, since the last 2020 years. That's how people really care. With royalties in the UK and no access. So I decided to press charges and ask my royalties as a fine. And at least I can have access in another spot like Russia or something like that. Access to my cash, which is gonna give me my music studio and what I like to do and be retired. And if they really want help, they can do it themselves because they never wanted to listen. Not even since 2018. And I've been warning and sending them Mayday and everything. And they had it. I had contact. And then it stopped. That's what the world is these days, brother. And then being a widower. Stay strong. Axe out. Born day.